Hey, good evening, Galleon. This is Tom O'Leary. Probably it's like a post-game of the city council meeting. I had to postpone last night's live stream, so I wanted to come on after the meeting tonight, principally to answer any questions that may be out there. Again, it's almost 9 o'clock, quarter till 9, and so many of the most motivated citizens in Galleon may be a little tired of city government at this point, but there were a number of items on the agenda tonight, and I guess from my perspective, we moved through it pretty quickly and approved some pieces of legislation that I believe will be real important to Galleon over the near term, the next year or two, in terms of Galleon's future. In particular, what I'm talking about is the approval of a loan to the Port Authority that will enable the apartment projects to get going again, and a couple new houses get built out on Winchester on the old Wrenchville property. So those were a couple of big items tonight. Discussion of some projects that have been completed in the sewer area and a number of other things. But I don't know if there are any questions at this point from the meeting or not.
Not so far.
Okay, the other topic that caused the meeting to go on as long as it did was a pretty thorough discussion in which I believe almost every council member participated on the issue of pay raises. Pay raises for council president and the treasurer and city council. That was deferred. That was not even put on the agenda. There was a proposal put on the agenda to raise the pay for the mayor, auditor, and law director. So while that is not going to pass in time to take effect for the new terms that will start in January of next year, the discussion will go on, and it's really one that breaks down around philosophical boundaries or points of view, and I think over the next couple of weeks, whether or not we increase the pay will be something that you'll talk about on social media. I think you'll talk among your friends and other people that you discuss city officials, or city issues with, and we'll kind of see how it goes. But again, if it passes in a couple of weeks, it won't take effect until the next term, which would be 22, 23, 24, 25. So it's quite a distance out in the future. So those were the two big items: the movement ahead on housing, working with the Port Authority, and then the second item was this issue of elected officials. A lot of stuff sandwiched in between, but not that those items weren't important, but they probably didn't cause as much discussion, much conversation. So any questions?
Not so far.
Okay, well, I'm not going to go on and on. It's been a long evening for people who watch city government. We'll try to stay on top of issues as they evolve. We're trying to keep moving down the road. Again, the amount of politics that's entered into local government has kind of increased the recipe a little bit, but I think that's what many people unfortunately have grown to expect when you get near elections. So we'll continue to try to do the job of running the city and begin now to make the case for re-election. So we'll talk about that in future weeks. Nothing else, Matt?
Nothing.
All right, let's go home. It's been a long day, been a long week, and we're happy to have people tune in, catch this tonight, add it to your city council watching, and we'll see you next Monday. Good night.